See how it tastes. Everything. I'm kind of hungry, and I didn't want to do like a whole hour thing, but between the strawberry shortcake cheesecake and the chicken fettuccine alfredo, I think we got time. So let me plug that in real quick. Let me get a pot. How's everybody's day going? Hope it's fantastic. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna get, alright, we're gonna get our chicken breast, right? If you don't have them boned or skinless, you don't have to worry about anything. Skinless, I like the skin, to be honest. How's everybody's day going? Let's start with a good, okay, we're doing chicken fettuccine alfredo. Thank you for joining live. Okay, tortillas wanted to hang out. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get our chicken breast. We're gonna pat them dry, you know, take off any extra fat or little white pieces like that. You want to take them off. There's no use for it. Okay, just a second. Let me get my knife. Yes, I'm getting the big knife. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna take off those fatty parts real quick. And you can even shave it like this. Sometimes it comes off. Sometimes it doesn't. You don't want to take your whole meat, but just get it nice and, you know, get it off. You don't want that. Does not add anything to the meat. How's you guys' Tuesday going so far? Yeah. Alright. So we got as much as that extra fat off as possible. Now we're going to pat them dry. So you get your paper towel. You could also use coffee filters. Those work too. I've used towels and paper towels and coffee filters. And if you're noticing I'm wincing or whatever, that's because I have a spine injury. We want to make sure we get it as dry as possible, so no extra, you know, we don't have to do extra stuff, you know. Okay, so now that, you just want to pat it, you know, press it down maybe a couple times. It'll get most of the moisture out. Thank you for showing up. What you up to? How's it going? So we're gonna get some water ready, and let's see. We're gonna. Okay. So we're gonna get some water going first. We're gonna put a shit ton of. Well, not a shit ton, but enough water or enough salt into the water. And then we're gonna do the pasta, the fettuccine al dente style. Now it's gonna take a second for this water to warm up because it's straight from the refrigerator, so it's pretty chilly. But yeah, get one like a half cup more water. And that should do it for that. And then remember, don't forget, don't throw out all the water when you're pouring out the noodles. We're taking the noodles out, fettuccine, because you're going to use some of that to make the Alfredo sauce. Everything works with each other. Okay. So we're going to get this bad boy on. We're going to put it on medium. And let's see. We're going to salt. Alright, that's pretty good salt. This is pretty messed up salt shaker, so hey, thank you for the like. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a good night. I'm doing a simple, quick meal. Can't wait to show you guys the strawberry shortcake cheesecake. You're gonna love it. Let's see. So we're gonna bam. We're gonna lightly salt. Well, lightly salt and pepper. Right? And I'm only shaking it that hard because, well, one's too loose and one's too, well, you know. Let's see. Yeah, that works better. The little shaker part's just not doing it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna light up our stove for the pan, set up our pan. We're gonna get some beautiful olive oil, and this is what the shit? It's not even all olive oil. Okay, it's 20% extra virgin olive oil and sunflower oil. That's not even it. You don't do seed oils. They're bad for you. Anyway, on that tangent, we're going to go tablespoon. Since it's heating up, right? We're going to get that nice and ready. Alright. Now, I'm telling you, this is a quick, you know, maybe 20-minute meal. Get in, out, quick mooshing about. And let's get that timer going. We're going to go okay, so yeah, we're going to go actually I'm going to do 4 minutes inside. And since these are rather large pieces of chicken, we're going to go timer 4 seconds or 4 minutes. Bam. And I might have to get the tongs out. Alright, I'm going to place that on there because that's, you know, actually probably not sanitary, but I'll wash it afterwards. So 4 minutes each side, get a good full crust on that, and then we're going to put it in for about 2 or 3 more minutes covered on, but we're lowering the heat. And then we're going to take the chicken, let it rest for about a good 5 minutes, and then slice thinly. We're going to make it beautiful. I got two thighs here. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh yeah, I'm making chicken fettuccine alfredo. Okay, guys. Oh man, that grease, that oil too. Maybe I just put that here. How's it going, guys? Oh man. Yeah, today's not good on the back, but you know, I'm happy to be alive. Hit that like button if you like this content so far. I've been doing mostly gaming lately. I haven't really been posting a lot of shorts. Also, let me know what kind of things you're interested in watching on the shorts. Okay. So yeah, we got the chicken going, lightly salted, lightly peppered. I got two thighs here, so we're gonna have to do one by one, but you know, it's still a quick. By the time this is done, that water will be boiling. And see, I have to check out things, and then I get a little creative, and then elevate it a little more. So, and then I have to tell myself how to cook these things, because otherwise I'll just do random ass shit, and I'll probably make myself, you know, great. Alright, we got 25 seconds left. We're gonna flip this chicken, do that other side for, you know, 4 minutes. Alright. 4 minutes on this side. And then after that, I'll show you the chicken. We're gonna go, see, it has that golden color to that. So, yeah. 4 minutes on that side. You know, just to give that characteristic, that build of flavors into it, because what we're doing, we're gonna mix the pasta. Well, honestly, it doesn't need to be on the pasta, but once this thing starts boiling, it'll be minute 8. When that chicken is ready to get off, or start low temp for 3 minutes, then we, yeah, we put the noodles in. Probably use the whole box, the rest of the box. I don't know, do you think this is good enough? I didn't think about how much noodles you need. Okay. As soon as that's ready to simmer, okay. Yeah, we want the noodles to be al dente. Why do I put stuff in there that I just later look at myself like, really dude, al dente? Yeah, we're gonna remove the chicken, and then in the same skillet or the same pan, we're gonna do 4 tablespoons butter, and minced garlic. We're gonna saute it for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna add a half cup of pasta water, and then I'll create a base, and then remove from the heat, and then slowly add in the Parmesan cheese, which I got here. So we're doing good. And then let me get this top here so it's ready. But I think the exciting part is going to be the strawberry shortcake. Let's see what you guys have in the comments. Nothing in the comments. Okay, guys. Tough crowd. Alright. But yeah, we're just going to do that. And then until we get that base. And then we add the fettuccine in. Swirly, ready to fold in. No, we're going to wait till, we're going to put the fettuccine first. And then the chicken. So you can see what it looks like. We're at 40 seconds. Okay. So this is the first chicken, so we still got to do the other one. Alright, so right there. We're going to lower it down. And then for 3 minutes, we're going to do that. Low heat, 3 minutes, let it do its thing. And then we'll remove it from the thing and then put the other chicken thigh in there. And it'll give us a good, solid, bam. I might have to add a little more olive oil. But that's okay. I really got to check my olive oil though, because that is some bullshit. You do not want sunflower oil. You don't want coconut oil or shit like that. Seed oil is bad for your body. Alright. Not a health expert as to tell on fat, but I do like my food. And I do want to help people get decent food, So that fettuccine is ready to be put in. So we're going to put our fettuccine noodles in. Again, I don't know how much, so we're just gonna throw the bob out in the middle of the pond and see how we fish. And do not break your noodles, that's like an insult. Just kind of let them sit there. So, you let them fold themselves in, You don't have to break them to put them in. If you have hot enough water, they'll soak in real fast. Okay. Yeah. They're becoming more flexible as they set in, so let me do that real quick. It's almost time to take that chicken breast on and throw a little bit more oil on there. While I'm doing that, I could wipe down the counter or around the stove, because I really don't want a dirty area while I'm cooking, because that's just gross. Stay as clean in the kitchen as possible, Oh. And I know it's probably going to get dirtier in a second, but it's always good to be on top of that, right? Also, thank you for the like and thank you for watching this video. It does mean a lot to me. I guess there's a huge wave of depression going on lately, so I think I'm feeling the side effects of that. So, timer, we're off. Okay. Bam. Yeah. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful chicken. Okay, guys. Now, okay, well, I fucked up there on that one. So let's put it on a paper towel real quick. Show we can get this. We'll do that, we'll do this, and then we'll put that right there. Hold on. Man, I'm skipping some steps. I'm trying to rush this. Okay. Now a little more oil. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do 4 minutes each side on medium. And that 2 minutes in the pan covered does help a lot because that's your flavors, right? How's it going? So that's searing for about 4 minutes on each side. Don't forget that. This is a very simple meal. It's chicken fettuccine alfredo. So of course you're going to have fun with it. Simple. But I'm going to show you how to make a Alfredo sauce, like authentic. Alright guys. So we're going to wipe this down real quick before it starts burning. The pastas don't cook unevenly. That's a big scary thing, right? So we got our first chicken. We got our first chicken in. We got Alfredo. Let me get a top cover for that one. Yep, there they go. Yeah, you want to stir them around too, occasionally. So we'll do that with my handy dandy wooden spoon. I love these spoons. Okay, guys. So yeah, you don't really need to break pasta or pasta noodles. Just put them in. Oh, eventually cook down, right? 2 minutes for that chicken, and then I gotta clean off this knife because yes, I am gonna cut that chicken, but not until a couple of minutes because you want it to rest for at least 5 minutes. That means the sear on the outside, that gold color, is keeping all the flavor and the juices inside. Also allows me to see it cook. So it's gonna rest. The juices are gonna sit right there. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay. Well, yeah, it's gonna get dirty no matter what. Damn. I hate having a messy stovetop, so I'm going to do my best to keep it as clean as I go. We're going to stir this a little bit to make sure that the noodles finally get to sit in. I'm going to show you the swirl. The noodle swirl is very important. Yeah. This is a very simple 20-minute meal. You know, if you're feeding 4 people, maybe an hour total. But really, you just got noodles, you got chicken. That's all you have to do. I am going to do a Philly cheesesteak soon. And then there's some other stuff. If you guys have any suggestions as well, let me know because I enjoy cooking random food and challenging myself. Nobody saying anything, huh? Wow. Okay. Let's go. Short. Okay, now we're gonna put that. I'm gonna put that then on high. 4 minutes. And yeah, look at that gold crust on that. Here, I'll show you guys. And then there's the noodles. There's the other chicken. Okay, I'm going to set you down real quick. I'm going to give this a stir. You don't want the noodles to stick together, but you do want to stir it around. Al dente just means firm in the middle. Oh shit. Okay. Don't worry if you forget to set the timer. Look at the mess. It is quite messy. Maybe next time get a bigger skillet. I do have a bigger skillet, but I did not think. Oh yeah, I should wash these. Always wash whatever handles raw materials. Wash all your utensils. Okay, before you handle cook food, because that's how you cross-contaminate shit. And I probably did that by accident just now, but I just thought of it, so please forgive me. Okay, wax shelf. Yeah, that's a beautiful smell there. Yeah, so if you ever feel like you're in kind of a funky mood, and by the way, that whole depression wave, it's been hitting everybody. Everybody's been feeling it, so don't feel alone there, friend. Yeah, there we go. I wish I could stream this on Twitch. Maybe I'll have more. Maybe I'll do that one of these days, do a food stream on Twitch. Oh yeah, that's good. Good sizzle. I don't know, guys. I feel like the sides need a little bit of the searing. I'm gonna sear the sides too. If you see white, I mean, for me, if I see white on the chicken, of course I'm gonna sear it on the side. And I'm gonna do the same for the other chicken. Okay. Yeah. I think we got it. Yeah. No. We gotta angle this shit. Make sure if you see white and you're not sure, just sear it. You know, always make sure, because you don't want to get sick from chicken. Okay, yeah, that's a good sear right there. And then we're gonna do the same for this one, right? Yeah, I got to stir the noodles too. Okay, multitask, huh? These noodles should be ready by the time I cover this chicken. Okay. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to do the 3 minutes cover, right? Trying to sear all the sides, get rid of most of that white coloring, because I just don't care for that personally. Trust me, in my experience, every time I've seen a white piece of chicken on the side, usually kind of not cooked. Oh, there you go. I found the angle. And again, I just want to be sure. Okay, and then what you want to do next, cover this for 3 minutes, right? Low heat, 3 minutes. I'll do 4. And then we'll check the noodles, right? They seem like they're almost ready. Let me try to get one out. Bucket. Do that. Trust me, it'll be fine. And then after that's done, we're gonna take like a cup. Do that now. It's gonna be hot as fuck, but let's do it. Take a cup of that water, right? Because you only need a half cup, really. But before you toss out the noodles, or toss out the water, you get this hot water broth, right, the noodles. And we still got a couple 3 minutes left on that, so the noodles should be ready by the time, oh, they're already ready. Okay. Alright. Let me check real quick, because sometimes I get ahead of myself. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes fucking sense right there. Let's check the noodles. They're ready. I think they are. There's no denying it. That is al dente. How's your day going, whoever's on here? I see there's one person watching. Hope your day is going swell. There. We're gonna sit there real quick, and then we got a minute left. I mean, we could take it out sooner than that. We'll do it at the 45-second mark. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 4 tablespoons of butter. So let's get that ready, because I got about a tablespoon here. Yeah, tablespoon and a half. And we're gonna let that sit and rest. Right. For 5 minutes. And then let's see. Cut that other chicken, but fuck it. We're gonna keep that to low heat. And let's do about it's about 2 tablespoons, so to be safe, I'll say 3.5 tablespoons butter. garlic, right? Yeah, I know. Okay, so we get our garlic. Okay. We're gonna get our garlic. Bam. That's all you need. We're gonna do, yeah, let's do wooden stack. You're gonna scrape the bottom so the bits loosen up, because that's part of the sauce you want. We're gonna saute these onions. That's a lot of sauce. I might have to get a jar just in case the sauce is a lot. Because that is a lot of butter, not gonna lie. Okay. Bam. So we got our garlic in there for 30 seconds. Okay. And then we're gonna do half cup of the water, right? Bam. You only want to saute the garlic and the butter for like 30 seconds. And then, okay. And then we're going to stir it. It's going to get a little silky, so we're going to remove from the heat right here. We're going to switch places. And then what we're going to do, bam, we're going to do, let's do 3/4. Actually, I'll be nice. We're going to do a half cup, and we're just going to stir this in as we're adding it. Okay. 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 I'm going to add a little more. Okay, now it's starting to get that melty consistency. You know what? What if I put that in my magic blender? Magic bullet, right? Get all that extra cheese. Bullet's already in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to get that blender. We're going to blend this shit up real quick. I got to clean it off afterwards because that's the cheesecake blender too. Oh yeah. Okay. There we are. Oh yeah, look at that. That is cheesy. Okay. Okay. Now the best part. Look at that. That, if it's too thick, you could always add a little bit of this noodle water. And that gets it thinned out a little more. But you don't want to waste this creamy Alfredo, that's for sure. That would be a crime. what we're going to do next is we're going to get those fettuccine noodles and we're going to give it a good toss. A good, okay, yeah, all that at the bottom. We're going to get those noodles mixed in. Oh man. Yeah, I'm a threat to myself. That is just phenomenal. Okay. We're gonna add. I'm gonna use my hands for this because I'm excited. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it that way. Because that looks a lot easier to deal with. Keep on transporting sauces. Alright guys, let's go at it. Yeah. Okay. Get in there. Yeah, you want to get that cheese all up in that noodles. Fettuccine noodles with the Alfredo. You want that sauce. You don't want it clumped together. Right. It's okay to toss your noodles. Wait till I plate. Alright guys, now for the plating. Large plate. Okay. Beautiful white cheap plate. It's still nice. I'm going to move that out of the way real quick. Watch out. And then, yes, I'll show you. Bigger, right? Get that swirl in there. There we go. Nope. Okay. Maybe if I go from the top. Do the swirl? Yeah, that looks more refined. Yeah, okay. From the top. And then, of course. Oh, motherfucker. Well, there goes the professional plating. Yes. Now I'll clean it up. You don't really want to put too much on, but enough to really get the eyes going. And I'm trying to get that extra sauce. Now for the chicken. I really feel like that better looking chicken piece is going to be the one I want. So you're going to cut it against the grain, or with the grain. Okay. Now forgive me of my cutting skills. Okay. This is shenanigans. I messed up that one. Maybe a bigger cut. Okay, here we go. Bigger cut. is fucking looking good there, bud. Well done. Cutting needs a little more work, but you got it. Maybe I'm gonna try it on this one. Okay. So more of a angled cut. Pretty fucking good there, bud. So yeah, I'm gonna plate that. But before I show you guys, I don't know why, but it's kind of a thing of mine. If I show a dirty plate, then it really doesn't do it justice for all that work I've done, right? So large cut. Just lay it on top. Lay it on me. Oh yeah. Now I'd probably fuck that up too, but you know. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, there you go. Lay it on the side. Of course, bam. Okay. There's no extra fettuccine in there, so. Okay, onward to the next project, the strawberry shortcake cheesecake. Now you won't be able to see it tonight because it'll take about a couple, 2 to 3 hours to cook or to settle, but I will show you in the morning time. So let me show you that freaking fettuccine. Okay, big reveal. What do you think, guys? I mean, that's the other chicken. But yeah, I'm gonna wash these real quick. Let's see. Battery, I got 18%, so maybe what I'll do is cover that up, put that on the side, and I'm gonna eat while I cook. While I do that too, I will enjoy a nice cold dirty pecker. Okay guys, I'm gonna wipe down everything. Give me a second. And don't do what I do. My hands are used to heat. So if you pick up a hot stovetop grill like that, don't do it. Odds are it's really fucking hot. Like this is. But my hands are used to it. Definitely gotta clean that magic bullet. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. So yeah, you don't want to burn your hands, but my hands definitely used to this. So. 1 potato. Okay. Bam. That. Stuff. And then we're gonna do the strawberry shortcake deal. Okay, hot water. Wipe this down, clear some stuff up real quick. Yeah, this is really hot, guys. Don't do what I do. Right now, I'm just wiping it down so the grease doesn't get stuck on the stove and get all nasty. Okay. So, that. Ow. Back. Doesn't matter how hurt you are, you just gotta push through it, because nothing like a dirty kitchen. Fuck you up even worse. Because not only can you make yourself sick, but you make other people sick. That's not what we want. So, clean that out. Gotta clean out that magic board. 80% board. Real quick, I'm gonna mix this out. Okay, just bear with me, guys. I gotta clean off my cooking utensils. I've only got one. I wonder what the puppies are doing. I should do a camera show of what the puppies do when I'm not around. So, yeah, that, measuring cup, the blender piece, attachment, gotta clean all that up. Don't worry, we'll get this all done in the jiffy here. Just clean tools, essential. Spoon, real quick. Alright. Sorry guys, or ladies, gentlemen, people of all ages. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, so yeah. I think we definitely need the can, because we're going to do some strawberries. I got fresh strawberries and I've been waiting for a moment to do this. So, yeah. We're going to let that just dry while we fix up the prep for the rest of the whole deal. Chappelle. Okay. And then, while this is still warm, real quick, I'll set that over here. Okay. Let's see how this is. first of all, this is a very tender chicken. So we'll do that piece, and then we'll get some fettuccine Alfredo rolls. Now that took about a good half an hour for 2 thighs. Voila. Not a sponsor, but my favorite, Dirty Pecker. Alright, let's get to her. Now for the fun, delicious part. No big swirled strawberry shortcake cheesecake. Okay, so we got a clean pan right here. Don't mind that other pan. That out of there. And we're gonna need that pan again because we gotta melt butter for the graham crackers. So we got that. Let me take another bite of this because this is just, if it gets too cold I can still eat it, but it's just not the same. This is actual meal I'll eat on mine from everybody. Also, I got a drone. If you guys don't know what drone is, basically you can make a wish list, and if you're a content creator and you have fans or people who want to just support the channel, you can go to drone and it can give you cash, gift cards, or whatever the creator has on their wish list. I can't right now, guys. Bye. No, just joking. Okay. Graham crackers. You sound bitch, want graham crackers. Okay, try this. Match out. Okay. Okay. Oh my nose. 12 graham crackers. You're asking yourself, meat udders, how do you get so many graham crackers? Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to ground these crackers, these graham crackers, not to a powder, but, you know, probably help if you told them much beforehand. So, maybe I should do that, because it'll probably take forever. And then you get powdered graham cracker. You don't want powdered. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, I got second plan on this. Yeah, very well. You got me figured out. So we got 6 in here. We need 6 more. Don't you even think about saying 7. Okay, we need 6 more of these graham crackers. And then got 4. There's 1. Now I'm putting 10. This 10 to 12 says 10 to 12. And yeah, I did look at how to make graham cracker crust because I did not want to bake shit. We just want to you want it coarse. You don't want it powdered, but you don't want it, you know, chunky. Like my ex-girlfriend. That bride was built like a bird foot. Okay, so now we get on to that butter. And that butter says 2 to 6 or 5 to 6 tablespoons. What do y'all think? Oh, there you go. I'm gonna get some more butter tomorrow then. Let's see. Where the hell is that knife at? Oh. Okay, never mind. We're gonna use the mini knife. Melted and went through melt real fast. Okay, that's our leftover butter. And before, well, it's too late for that one. We'll just put that leftover butter in the fridge so it doesn't get all melted. There you go, sweetheart. All right. Again, pan, heat. Start, and then about this much, which is 5 tablespoons of butter. Bam. Let me wash off my fingers. You're still with me, huh? Awesome. Thank you. Still no checks though. This chicken is just green. Also, I'm thinking about doing a road trip when I get my responsibilities all lined up and figured out. And I'll come out to the state near you, or where you live, if I'm in your state, and I'll make you a meal. Okay. I'm gonna get the graham crackers ready. And that chicken Alfredo is just chicken. Chicken. Could have added a little more of that water, but again, we're going to spread that butter evenly. Graham crackers. We've got to make sure the graham crackers are even as well. put it evenly so all the graham crackers soak it up, right? And it forms that bond. What we're going to do now, I'm going to get my cup. Oh, motherfucker, that backfired on me real quick. Okay. You know what? That's hot ass butter, that's for sure. I just feel like burning myself tonight. I don't know why. So we're gonna get that, the butter all in so we don't have any dry pieces. And then we're gonna get the graham crackers to turn on the stove. That's damn sure. Okay. And you just want to evenly distribute along the base. You want to press it down a little bit. Center it out. Alright, and then press it down. You'll get that compact look to it. Like so. Like so. And then we're going to be on to our strawberry shortcake cheesecake filling mix. That should be the fun part. So we got a shit ton of strawberries. That's square one right there. Meat, strawberries, pie crust. You figure it out. It's going to get dirty real quick. Sweetening, yes. Right after I put this damn chicken. Get a mozzarella chicken. Alright. And forgive me for, this is not something you should do if you were cooking for somebody else. Just eat while you cook. Okay, I can do that. Now what we're going to do now, I'm going to get this cream cheese, right? This whole cream cheese, what I'm gathering. And I'm going to put it in this raw chimp. And we're going to blend all chimp in this magic bullet container with some ingredients. All chimp. All chimp. Alright guys, let me get this piece, because I really haven't eaten anything all day. I've been saving my food to eat until I can stream it with you guys. Alright, look at me. Vanilla. Honey. Salt. Okay. I'll fuck off with that. We'll do the salt. Right? And then tablespoon of honey. Just to give it that drizzle, that flavor, that sweet flavor. I I can't put this down. Both the noodles and the chicken. Okay. Tablespoon of vanilla. Meal. Okay. I'm going to put this in the sink real quick. But we don't have much time, I don't think, for the, whatchamacallit. Chopping this shit? Choppy. I mean, that's pretty fucking good. But come on, dude. Okay. Oh yeah. No, it's good. It's ready. Alright. Outside of that. Step 3, insert chicken in mouth, and repeat. Okay, guys, I'm just having bad manners here. You should never eat, but I'm fucking hungry. I've already said that. So, let me just shut my mouth and stuff my food. At me face. I'm struggling here. Okay. Wipe off the downer real quick. Okay, I'm at 10% right now, so we got a lemon at a time. But I think we can make this if we put our minds to it. Make it quick. Simple. Can't wait for you guys to see. Okay. Wipe down. Don't worry, I have these the wipes, the dual action wipes. So I'll be wiping down the countertop afterwards. Usually when I have blueberries or strawberries, it's for June. Johnny. That one. We're gonna cough out that one. That's moldy. Oh, nasty. Get out of here, you nasty. That one. Okay, so these mostly are looking decent. What we want to do those little salad garnishes on the top there. Little happy little subtle little strawberries. Your salad tops, huh? Does that sound silly, guys? Do I sound like Bob Ross? Or do I sound like Donald Trump? So yeah, we're gonna chop these up. Where's my shit sandwich? And then we're gonna chop these up with a half cup of these strawberries, right? And then we're gonna, I need to put this in a other container here, so let me put that real quick. Oh wait, no, I can do this. Boy, think harder, think smarter, not harder, dummy. Don't worry. This is a shame that all this good grain go to waste. Okay, so that first part was the base, and then we're getting the strawberries in there, so we're just building everything up. You want to cut them in fours, so split in the middle and cut in half. Split in the middle. So bitch, get out there. And then cut in half. Cut in the middle. Cut in half. Let's see. Is that a half? Let's get that. Many strawberries as we can in there. Don't want them to go to waste. It's a half cup. Bam. So okay. Measuring spoon. Half cup of strawberries. And then half tablespoon of honey, right? Get that all over. Honey, honey. Now I'll help you out, bud. Okay. And then quarter teaspoon of lemon juice. So we're balancing out the flavors of sweet and bitter, because you're gonna know strawberries are naturally bitter. Quarter tablespoon. Just right, lemon juice is going to help kind of balance out. And then magic bullet time. Alright. Die. Alright. Wipe your hands. What a mess. Maga me udders, you're a mess. And it's Cadillac. Okay. So, motherfucker. Good. Come on, screen. One or two times, alright. Okay. a semi-smooth puree with small chunks. Okay, so now we're going to get half of the base onto the graham cracker, right? I should have got it bigger. That's what we're going to got a bigger cream cheese, then more likely son of a bitch. Okay. Apparently this does not want to cooperate. That's alright. We got more. We got more. Apparently it's a lot harder to spread cream cheese filling into a damn graham cracker pan crust. I should have chilled it. That was my fault. But don't think all is lost. No. You just gotta take your time. Don't panic. Eventually you'll get that good, even bit out. Oh, come on, Spin. Yeah, as you can tell, my stuff is falling apart. You just take it as is. Take it as it is and be grateful and humble for the stuff you got in life. Okay. People in the world a lot worse off than I am. So I can't. Really can't. So it seems like we're getting it pretty good even here. It's probably going to be a thin layer. I'll try to make another one with a smaller bake pan because I think I fucked up here thinking I made the amount for medium pan. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Excuse my cursing. I just want you to be nice and smooth. Nice and smooth, guys. Nice and smooth. There we go. Once everything's kind of like formed together and bonded, you kind of just spread it around more. Bam. And you can go like this on the edge, so you have that base nice and covered, and you just want to fold it in a circle into the center. And that's how you get a even just distribution in your pan. Kind of like a leveling shovel. There we go. Okay. That. Alright. And I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay. I got 5% left. So let's boogie on doogie. Okay. Bam. So this is what it's going to look like after you lay the base. And then, let's see. Okay. second. We're gonna get these toothpicks, right? And you're gonna just swirl. Let me get the spoon back right now. Down real quick. Oh, I can't wait to finish. Okay. Do I really need that in your hole? No. Are you looking for the strawberries? Yes. Save the strawberries. What we're going to do, is we're going to just kind of give it a swirl a bit, right? In a second, you'll see what I'm going to do with these toothpicks. Get more instead. Oh man. Never mind. We're just gonna do this. Okay guys, I wish I could give it that swirl. Maybe I can with one toothpick. Maybe the skewer was more for like a single point instead of multiple points. I don't know. They'll come out the way it comes out. Before I put it in, of course I'm going to show you guys. It might not look the best, but trust me. Does that not look good? So what you're going to do is if you have extra of this filling, you're going to put it on top of that. And then you make the swirl. It'll blend in as you get a skewer and you swirl it in, but you put that jelly first, or the filling first, and then the rest of the cream, the cheesecake filling. So I'm gonna put this. What the fuck? What the hell is this? Are these not the right height? Oh wait, I know what that is. Oh, Rudy, you're smart. So it keeps your shit chill. That is genius. Mr. McDougal, you've done it again. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. I see. That's the bottom. This is the top. Makes it a lot easier. But in the morning, I'll open up the door. And I'll give you a short on everything on the freaking, what you call it. I'll give you a short on the cheesecake. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the meal and the presentation. And next time I'll do better on the dessert. Good night. God bless you.